So Adrienne, this is the last day of the African Regional Conference 2016. The key theme for this year was facing global challenges. And we've heard a lot about issues around financial inclusion. We've heard a lot about mobile banking and greater collaboration between sort of the fintech space and perhaps the public sector space as well in Africa. I think one of the key things I took away from this year's conference was this idea of connectivity and regional integration. I think there's still some way to go to build up the infrastructure, including payment systems, to help grow sort of economic ties between different markets and to help Africa's corporates really build themselves up from that platform. But Adrienne, in terms of your conversations here and your discussions at the conference, what have you taken away from the conference this year?
I think for me it was particularly interesting that now that there's been sort of more focus on sort of enforcement and monitoring of transactions because of the focus thrown on the banking sector in general by things like Swiss leaks and also more recently the Panama Papers, sort of hearing from people on the actual sort of operational side how much more complex it has become to actually implement things like Know Your Customer, like sanctions implementation. It's easy when you just see it from the political and the economic side, but sort of really understanding sort of how much that has ballooned and how complex an issue that is for them to deal with, I think has been quite insightful and interesting to me, and an issue that I think will be a challenge to deal with going forward, but a really interesting one.
Okay, well, we're looking forward to next year's conference. Thanks, Adrienne.
No problem.